Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. It's time to start. Episode 5, I believe this is the last episode. Turnabout Ablaze, and I know whose silhouette that is, so I'm excited to have her back. Let's start. Alrighty. Oh. These are always so exciting. 2 cards. One of the Black Raven. And one of the White Raven. Aren't those reversed? A country torn in 2. One to the west. And one to the east. When those which were split are made whole again. The truth will reveal itself. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh goodness, surely Edgeworth didn't do that. No. It's the Atakarasu! The Atakarasu's here! Oh shit! Oh my goodness. What's happening? You cursed Yatakarasu! Kay, you... He doesn't think she did that. Did she? 8 hours earlier. She wouldn't do that. I hope. Oh. Back into our office and everything looks normal. Alright. It's so nice. Almost dreamlike to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea. Especially after what a whirlwind the past few days have been. Yeah, really. So much has happened. On my return flight, I was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent's murder. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewater Land theme park. I keep forgetting that these take place in, like, a day. And later that night, a detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office. That was in the same night. Oh my god, I forgot! Edgeworth, Jesus Christ, you need a vacation, bro. Along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago. Right. How did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases back to back? I don't know. Luck? Well, at least I have today. All I ask is that I be allowed to spend it quietly. Uh-oh. Images that precede unfortunate events. Mr. Edgeworth! I was just about to say, I'm waiting for someone to barge in here. This is big. Big, I tell you. Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's your enthusiasm? And suddenly, the phrase, the fragility of dreams, comes to mind. What are you talking about? Fragile dreams? Come on, let's go. The fake Yatakarasu isn't gonna just find herself, you know. Well, if you must know, it's possible that I was paid a visit last night by your fake. Say what? Oh, I see, of course. I mean, that could be. I guess. Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. However, I must warn you that we've only a few hours to search so far. So I must insist that you be patient on this one, Kay. What's with you today? Are you sure you aren't sleep talking to me right now? Anyway, I've got something much more important that I want you to see. Oh, and that is? What is it? Look at this paper! On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. I see. Sends a card to the embassy. That's quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was inevitable that a newspaper would catch wind of this. The date the card mentions is today. Today, huh? Come on, we've got to hurry. The embassy awaits. I suppose it is quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country's embassy we should be investigating? Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the details. But, never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today? I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up. Well then, you should get too wound up too. Because this just might be our chance to catch that woman. You mean Miss Yu? Boy, I would like to see her again. The woman who killed Kay's father, Bern Faraday, 7 years ago. Right. It's still very fresh in our minds, this one. Callisto Yu. She claimed to be the great thief Yatakarasu, and then disappeared from the courtroom. Oh, she makes me so mad, the phony. Everyone knows that the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a calling card until a company's underhanded dealings are made public. The target is always totally unaware that the Yatagarasu has paid them a visit. That's what makes the real Yatagarasu's so awesome. The Yatagarasu's card that's shown in this article, it looks to me as though it could be genuine. See, that's the thing. Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal but has knowledge of the Yatagarasu. If this isn't a clue that the woman's involved, then nothing is. You ready then? Alright, she's ready to fight. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, out the door you go! Wait, there are a few preparations I must make before we go. Like what? There's something interesting about this card we found last night here in my office. Oh, that's true! I forgot about that as well. Thank God this catches you up. It's of a different color than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why. What's up? Any reason why you're boring a hole through the newspaper with your eyes? No reason at all. Why don't you ask Kay about that card, Edgeworth? Maybe she knows. Very well. Seeing as how Miss Yu is also someone of special nature to me, I agree there is some merit to be found in investigating this. I knew you'd come around. Alright, I guess so much for that peace and quiet. Well, we knew that that wasn't going to happen, didn't we? Alright, Theatrum Neutralis. Oh, by the light of this night's glorious moon. The Steel Samurai! We are ready! Ready to embark on our nightly outing. And this is where our tale begins. Yeah, alright. Now we're talking. Oh, Edgeworth's gonna love this. Right? Edgeworth? Oh. Whoa, hello? What a coincidence. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held at such an elegant theater inside a foreign embassy? Oh, you got two things at once then. Look at that. Yeah, the climax is really awesome. Steel Samurai Sushi Slice. I got chills down my spine when he pulled that move out. I suppose it really is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television. I have to say though, this embassy is set up kind of funny. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building. Well, as you said yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special. Even this theater is special in that it has a neutral zone shared by the two. So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries. The one that's called the Kingdom of Alabast, right? Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well. Seems that way. But you know who I'm really into? The Jammin' Ninja. The Republic of Babal is sponsoring a Jammin' Ninja stage show. That's something for fangirls like me. We've totally got to see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. The Jammin' Ninja show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai show's rear end. You sure about that, girl? You know, ever since I first met this girl, I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja. Yeah, I think so too. So anyway, about today's event, what's it called again? The Kingdom of Alabast versus the Republic of Babal Goodwill Jubilee. It doesn't sound very goodwill when you use verses in the title, but whatever. The small European countries of the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature. And it was called the Principality of Codopia. Oh, I see. Okay, so then they split after a while. Gosh, kind of like Germany. But I don't think you guys remember that. You would have had to be old. Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm alright. Moving on. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two, though signs of their past remain. For example, their flags preserve the flower and butterfly motifs to this day. Codopia, huh? The KG-8 incident, and what it was referred to as the second KG-8 incident, in which an embassy staff member was murdered. Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Codopia. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. However, the Yatagarasu still sent a calling card here. What could it all mean? I don't know. Alright. Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something. Oh, excuse me. What were we talking about again? Oh, if you could please stop spacing out on me. Anyway, we were talking about the Alabas versus Babal Goodwill Jubilee. The two countries have had pretty bad relationship with each other. But supposedly they've been trying really hard to make up recently. That's why they decided to hold this event. If that's the case, then why the verses? See, that's what I said. Why am I Edgeworth? Also, both countries claim to own the real Primadou statue, a national treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal. Okay, need I remind you to take care not to succumb to your thieving desires? Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself, you know that. Ugh, should better be saying that in jest. Hey, I can read your body language, you know, and you've got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you. I know. And although we don't know if the Altagrasso will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. It looks very fancy. Oh, here we go. Alright, well, what do we have? Just the badge. Fantastic. Alright, well, let's talk to everyone. Hello, lady. And we're here, reporting live from the Theatrum Neutralis. As you can see, tonight's audience is full of enthusiasm. Let's see what this member of the audience has to say. Well, okay, that was good. Let's do that one more run through. Excuse me, but are you ready to film for real? Would you mind giving me a call? I sense that she didn't hear a single word I just said. Oh. Hello? What's up? This is the perfect angle. What? Go, my image. Travel across the wave world and go into every TV set around the globe. A more honest approach to appearing on TV might serve your ambitions better. Oh, he's trying to get in on, like, the TV thing, right? He's trying to stand in the background. Okay, that's good, alright. Now give me a dramatic slam right there. Stop! Hey, do you mind? Get out of the way, buddy. Okay, once more. 3, 2, 1, action. Okay, was that my fault just now? Well, he's obviously working. I guess we should leave him alone. Oh, is this gonna screw it up? Oh, shit, oh god. Oh my god, who's that over there to the right? No, it's not. It appears this child is watching a video from the first season of Steel Samurai. Go, keep on fighting until your last breath. Go, my hero, the Steel Samurai. Completely absorbed in signing and singing the theme song, I see. I'll let the child watch in peace. Oh, well, we've got to now. We've got to. Is that cameraman? It looks like Lotta. Where tarnation heartache? Come on, Big Scoop. Hey, mister, out of the way. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Ugh. I seem to remember this woman from somewhere. Yet my instincts are directing me not to engage in conversation with her. Perhaps it would be best if I left her alone. What do you mean? Oh, no. Is she getting a crap cameo, not a real one? Oh, bummer for her. Alright, fine. What else is here? There's a lot of people here. You know, I've seen a lot of these shows in a bunch of other places, but today's show was like they went for complete comedy, know what I mean? Yeah, and that last movie, the sushi slice, I couldn't help but laugh. I know, right? And that Pink Princess movements were so stiff. In the middle of the show, I could swear that I heard her hip crack. Oh my god, I know, I totally thought that. The Pink Princess has a bad hip, seriously? Like, what were they thinking, you know? Okay, that was hard. I suppose there's no graceful way to enter this conversation. Why would you want to? What's up? How you doing? Is there something I can help you with? I was wondering what is beyond these doors. It's the Alabastian Embassy. Now, unless you have some business with the embassy. I suppose I can't really claim to have any business with them right now. Well, you don't have to be so rude about it, Mr. Guard. Huh. What about this dude over here? 10 more minutes? No, 5 more minutes. But isn't it really bad for me to spend time doing this? It's no use. Would someone please just tell me what I should do? You appear to be troubled by something. May I be of any assistance? Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure out just the right time to talk to that girl over there. And if I mess up, it'll be because I'm talking to you right now. Somehow I get the feeling he's about to fall flat on his face. Well, let's just do as he wishes and leave him alone. Good luck, Penguin. Okay, fine. So I guess maybe we should examine stuff? Like what's here? There's like pamphlets or something. There are pamphlets about these 2 embassies here on the table. Oh, alright. It still looks weird to me. The country split into 2 a few years back. And they've shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since. Oh? I guess it's because they don't have the money to build 2 separate ones, huh? I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these. Alright, we got a guide. Take that. That's fine. Oh, wait, what's happening? We're in court. Huh? What's all the hubbub? Oh! Hey, look!
It's the Steel Samurai! And he's got his son, the Iron Infant, with him.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Ta-da.
Oh, I'm very excited now. Oh, you know what we need to do? If it lets me. May I speak with you for a second? Oh my... Jesus, he's terrifying up close. Have we ever seen him up close? It's the Steel Samurai. Edgeworth, calm down. I know you've been waiting for this moment all your life. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh. Never meet your idols.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for?
Please excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before. Oh shoot, well, he doesn't talk, does he?
It looks like he's written something down for you.
To Edgeworth, from Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo Old Tokyo. Whoa, sounds weird. It also sounds lewd.
Wow, an autograph. Pretty cool that you got one, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, he's very pleased with himself. He's happy. Oh, he got the Steel Samurai's autograph. And he even wrote the word Daddy on it. That's fantastic. Mr. Steel Samurai, Ambassador Alba's waiting for you. Alright,
And now the Steel Samurai will proceed to enter the Kingdom of Alabas to shake hands of the Ambassador. The Steel Samurai isn't only here for the two countries tonight, but rather can be thought of as a goodwill ambassador from our own country as well. There he goes, off to spread goodwill to the world.
He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he? Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera.
In just a few seconds, the Gem and Ninja stage show is set to begin. After the show, the Gem and Ninja will enter the Republic of Babal. He is set to meet with the Ambassador of Babal at that time.
I have a bad feeling about this. You guys know what I mean, right?
The Gem and Ninja show's about to start. We gotta get back to our seats.
Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas.
Well, this show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry.
Oh, Edgeworth, just go with her.
If we miss even a second of the Gem and Ninja's awesome playing, I'll never forgive you.
Yeah, he must be cool, right? Look, the animals like him. That's usually a good sign. Oh, I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here. Oh, Edgeworth, just do it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's see a nice show.
I could listen to that A Ninja Mark for Death's Lullaby song all day. His superb playing and that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice, now that's the Gem and Ninja's greatest weapon.
Edgeworth, did you not like it?
Oh, those pieces of Gem and Ninja merchandise over there, I've gotta have them. I especially want the hair sticks they're selling exclusively at these shows. They're exactly like the ones the heroine, Princess Misolo, wears in her hair.
Oh, they look cute. Anyway?
Hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes?
You're thinking of going home, aren't you?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the Autograssi will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely, it was simply a prank.
No way. I just know the Autograssi will show.
But I thought you said that the Autograssi doesn't send calling cards.
Yeah, I did, but...
I figured from the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase.
But that card she sent was a genuine fake calling card.
A genuine fake?
Well, how can I word this? The Autograssi's mark on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. Get it now?
We've got a problem! What's happening? The Autograssi has been spotted in Alabast. Oh shit, what?
You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Huh, so you finally decided to show yourself, you phony!
Okay, be careful.
Hey, what gives?
I'm sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter.
What the? Hey, the Steel Samurai just waltzed straight on through without one. Now if you don't hurry up and let me through, my phony's gonna escape.
Okay, a country's embassy is considered to be part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country...
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm gonna enter through Babal and climb over the wall to Alabast.
Wait, stop! Oh god. You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally enter another... Kay, are you listening to me? Girl, she's gone.
Kay Faraday, and I'm coming through!
Yes, and welcome. Someone stop her, anyone. Nobody care. Oh dear, it's up to us. Uh-oh. Alright, open air stage. What is that noise? You're right, Edgeworth. You don't run a lot, huh? Okay, where are you? Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence.
Looks like there's barbed wire there and stuff.
What was that? Oh my goodness. Fire! This is too big for us to handle! Looks like the Yatagarasu came to Babal too! Oh no. Okay. You accursed Yatagarasu. Kay! You had better be alright, wherever you are. Oh, that's what he was saying. He wasn't accusing Kay of doing such a thing. She'd never do that. Thank goodness for that. I was worried. Oh, I hope she's okay. Oh, look, she's with 2B. She's fine.
Babalese Embassy Secretariat's office.
With the horse? He has his own office? Wow.
I told you it wasn't me!
2B, what the fuck are you doing here? Don't you got robots to kill? Oh. Kay, are you alright?
Do I look alright to you? Can you do something about this woman?
Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe? What is the meaning of this? Oh, well, sir, it's this. Uh-oh.
It wasn't me! He was already dead when I ran in here hot on the heels of the fake Yatagarasu. Look, I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person at the open-air stage.
A suspicious person? Who did you see? Oh, just the feet of somebody.
A long black coat and a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that's not suspicious. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it.
What are you so worked up over, beep boop? There is no reason for you to be this loud. That might get annoying if she's gonna be in this whole thing. But it's funny. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lang's secretary. Sheena, I believe your name is correct?
It's 2B.
If you are making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct? What you gonna say now? You refuse to answer? Girl, what's your problem?
I don't need to answer.
Why not? I just asked you a question.
You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority.
Hey, pal, just what the heck does what you said mean? If it happened here, it's under Mr. Edgeworth's jurisdiction, the end. And seeing as how this building is sitting on our soil, we can investigate wherever we'd like. Unfortunately, Detective, embassies are a different matter. It's true. It doesn't count. Huh? This office is considered to be a part of the Republic of Babal, which means that anything that happens in here defaults to the control of the Babalese government and Babalese law, giving them exclusive extraterritorial rights. Extraterrestrial rights? Sir, do you really believe the truth is out there? No, sir. I don't. Oh, basically our country's laws do not apply inside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed to by our respective governments. Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered here, which means we can do little here in this situation. No way, sir.
Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home.
Edgeworth don't like being told what to do. It's true. Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, you're not Mr. Edgeworth.
What's that? Who are we holding it for? Hello? Who's that? In that case, allow me to join your investigation. Frenzy! Miss Von Karma! Oh, shit. Who's that? Who's that person you got with?
Ambassador Paleno, I truly appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation.
Good lord, okay. What is going on with him? It's really nothing. Manny was my secretariat, so of course I want to help you as much as I can. He was your horse? No, I can't. I know, guys. I'm just making a joke. In fact, it's a blessing that Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly. Franzi, how you doing, babe? You look fantastic today. Francisca.
Well, well, I never imagined I'd meet you here of all places. This is an embassy, meaning that you have no authority to conduct.
Yeah, I know that, girl.
Already? What is it?
Ambassador Paleno. And you are? I'm Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant.
Assistant? Miles? What the heck do you think you're...
Please, I implore you, Ambassador Poleno.
Very well. I'll be counting on the two of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth.
What did you mean by you'll be Miss Von Karma's assistant? I don't exactly have a choice, do I, Detective? If I don't become Francisca's assistant, I can't participate in the investigation.
Huh. There you go again, running at the mouth with that aloof expression on your face.
Francisco, please.
I don't know what you're planning quite yet, but at least I do know one thing, that you're now my subordinate.
Oh, she's ready to... Yep. Oh, the whip is back, you guys. The whip is back.
Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you should you have a brain lapse.
Of course. I'll keep that in mind.
If you are done playing games...
Right, let's begin the investigation. Already? Goodness. Alright, so we're beginning the investigation just like that. By the way... Oh, sorry, I thought that was Gumshoe. By the way, Detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here?
Well, better late than never, I guess, sir. I was placed on guard duty for the Barbalese embassy today.
And why are our police guarding an embassy?
Well, on account of the card they got from the Yatagarasu. They called us up and asked for our help, sir.
Oh, and because we've been searching for the Yatagarasu these past 7 years... Oh, shoot! Sorry, I thought that was Edgeworth. Man.
It was more or less mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me.
Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. It looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duty yet again. Look forward to your next salary negotiation, although it's out of my hands. Oh, rude.
But sir, if it gets cut anymore, I won't be able to buy even packet noodles anymore.
Oh, poor Gumshoe. Oh, okay, so even though we're Franzi's assistant, we're partnered with Gumshoe. Alright, are we okay over here? Can you just let her go at least? Okay, are you alright?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it right?
Yes, of course I don't. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you.
That's enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. Beep boop. It would be wise of you to give up while you can.
No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true.
Go ahead and try. If you're that confident, boop beep.
I can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence post-haste.
We've got a lot to look at and hear while she's being, like, I don't know, held by her hair or something.
Either way, well, I guess let's start with the obvious thing, which is the body. So, our victim was the Secretariat of this embassy, I take it?
Manny Cochin. I heard that he was an admirable person. Very admirable.
Oh, that is right. Of course he looked familiar. It was the same guy that came into the courthouse before. To talk to you-know-who. The cause of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back.
We are fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. If the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle.
So, Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire. Weren't there a lot of people that were after this dude? So that doesn't really narrow it down. However, it does narrow it down for it being Callisto. She wanted to get at him, didn't she? I'm pretty sure. What in the world happened inside this room? Well, he was obviously stabbed and it was set on fire. Alright. Alright, let's inspect everything, including his pants. Or the knife, because that's the obvious thing. Let's start with that. Is this knife the murder weapon?
Some preliminary testing has been conducted. According to the results, the blood on that matches the victim's blood. The blade's shape was also found to be consistent with the stab wound.
I suppose this means that we now know the crime was committed with this knife. This knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? This thing practically screams artsy at me, too. Although, it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy.
But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it.
Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful. Alright, motif on the knife handle. We got that as logic. Okay. And the knife data. Alright. Let's see. It's a knife wound.
It's obvious what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with the wound.
Indeed. Beep, boop. I can't tell what we're examining. Is it the same thing? No, it's okay. What's this thing right here? This, like, gold thing. There appears to be something in his pocket. This key! It can't be! Isn't this the Autograssus key that was stolen 7 years ago? What? But that's... Huh? 7 years ago? Oh! You mean that case where I was framed? Yes, it's the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago. Which was then stolen by Callisto Yu. What? Mr. Faraday was killed with this key, sir? I thought he was killed with a knife. Ah! Scruffy, at the very least try to remember the details of the crimes you were a suspect in. Francisca, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge. Oh, I feel like the victim right now, all trampled on, sir. Huh. I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... You're gonna show him that it flips out into a knife. Oh, the button was on the bottom of it, right? Oh, here we go again. You know how my 3DS likes to do this, except it doesn't like to do this at all. Here we go. Can I get it from there? No. Examine? Is it gonna let me? Don't make me spin it all the way around. There we go. Oh, wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick. The Autograssus key. Okay, we've got that again. Ooh, look at that. I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the blade. I remember this as well. It's a vine motif, isn't it? Yes, it looks like 2 interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade. Vines, sir? I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me. It's one of those 6-sided stars, like the police mark on our IDs. I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective's art sense is underdeveloped would be an understatement. The real question is, why was the Babalese embassy secretariat holding it? While we don't know how Mr. Kojin came to possess the key, we do know that this was stolen by the Autograssus from the Kodopian embassy. That's right. Mr. Faraday had written that fact down as organizer. I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Kodopia. Why don't you ask Ambassador Paleno about what he knows? Supposedly, he was a candidate to be the next Kodopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have. Well, why don't we do that? In the next one, I guess. Have I done everything here? I'm assuming yes. I don't think there's anything else here. Can we go back? Yeah. Alright, so in the next one, we will continue to examine everything here and talk to this weird guy. I don't like what he's doing with his hands. It's weird. And hopefully we can help Kay out a little further. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Toodaloo!